Money is not the root of all evil. It's the root of opportunity, freedom, and impact. Yet, so many of us carry this silent, almost subconscious belief that money is something we shouldn't think about too much, let alone talk about. We convince ourselves that desiring wealth is selfish or shallow, and in doing so, we sabotage not just our financial potential, but the very life we are meant to live. This belief is flawed, deeply flawed. It has robbed generations of their ability to fully embrace the abundance the world has to offer. Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest teachers of wealth and success, said in Think and Grow Rich, "There is a difference between wishing for something and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until they believe they can acquire it." If you believe that wanting money is wrong, how can you ever be ready to receive it? How can you align your mind with the opportunities it brings? The truth is, money is a magnifier. It amplifies who you are and what you value. If you're a person of integrity, money becomes a tool for good. If you're not, it exposes that too. But the money itself? It's neutral. The morality of money lies not in its existence, but in how it's used. Here's something to think about as we enter 2025. What kind of life do you truly want to create? Be honest with yourself. Don't just stop at happiness or fulfillment. Get practical. Do you want to travel? Provide the best education for your children? Spend quality time with your family without worrying about bills piling up? Do you want to give to causes that matter to you or help others create better lives for themselves? Now ask yourself, can you achieve those things while ignoring the role of money in your life? You can't, and pretending you can only prolongs the struggle. Bob Proctor, one of the great voices on abundance and success, said, "Money is valuable only as long as it is being used. It is meant to be used, not hoarded." Let that sink in. Money is not about greed. It's about flow. It's about giving and receiving, investing and growing. When you shift your perspective and see money as a means to live fully and contribute meaningfully, everything changes. You stop seeing money as the enemy and start seeing it as an ally. Here's a deeper philosophical idea. Money is energy. It represents the exchange of value. Every dollar in your pocket is a physical manifestation of your effort, creativity, and service. When you understand this, you realize that money is not something out there to be chased. It's something that flows to you when you align yourself with value and contribution. Napoleon Hill called this the law of compensation. You will be compensated according to the service you render and the contribution you make. The more you give, the more you grow, and the more you're compensated, not just in money, but in fulfillment, relationships, and peace of mind. But let's address the fear that many people carry. If I focus on money, doesn't that make me greedy? The answer is no. Focusing on money doesn't make you greedy, it makes you intentional. Greed is about selfishness, about taking without giving. True abundance is the opposite. It's about giving first, creating value, and understanding that money is the natural result of that process. It's about recognizing that wealth isn't a destination, but a tool to build a better journey. Now let's get really practical. What does money do? It gives you peace of mind, freeing you from the endless cycle of stress over bills, debt, and survival. It gives you time to be present with your family, to pursue your passions, to worship or reflect with a clear and peaceful heart. It creates opportunities, not just for you, but for others. Think about the people you could help, the causes you could support, the lives you could impact. None of this happens when we stay stuck in the mindset that money is bad or that wanting it is wrong. As we step into 2025, we must shift our collective mindset. This is not just about individual wealth, it's about a new relationship with money. It's time to see money as a force for good, as a tool to unlock our potential and elevate our lives. Bob Proctor once said, "The only limits in our life are those we impose on ourselves." Isn't it time we stop imposing the limit of scarcity and guilt when it comes to wealth? Isn't it time we stop believing the lie that money corrupts and instead embrace the truth that money empowers? Imagine walking into 2025 with a new mindset. Imagine saying to yourself, "I deserve abundance, not because I want to hoard it, but because I want to share it. I want to create a life of peace, joy, and impact. I want to give back, to contribute, to live fully." That's not greed, that's growth. That's purpose. So let's get this straight. Money is not evil. Fear of money is what holds us back. Guilt about wanting money is what keeps us small. It's time to move past these outdated beliefs. It's time to see money for what it is: a tool, a resource, a means to live the life you were meant to live. Enter 2025 with clarity and confidence. Money is not the enemy, it's the ally that helps you create a better world. Let's start using it that way.